Hello, dear students. Welcome to your chemistry class. In this segment, we will be going to study about effect of temperature on states of matter. So, what is the need of studying of effect of temperature? We have studied about interconversion. Interconversion means when one state changes into another state and come back to its original state. That is considered as interconversion. Conversion means one state changes into another. So how one state changes into another? One state changes into another with the condition, that is temperature, and the second is pressure. In this video we will study about the effect of temperature on states of matter, means how the temperature affects the state of matter. So let us study. So if you will consider there is a matter, and if you will provide the heat, how the heat has been provided, you have to increase the temperature. It means as soon as you will provide the heat to a substance, the temperature will start increasing, and as soon as the temperature will start increasing, the kinetic energy of the particles also gets increased. Kinetic energy means the energy which is in motion. It means, as you all know, each and every matter is made up of particles. As soon as you provide the heat or the temperature has been risen, the particles will get the kinetic energy, means the kinetic energy of the particles gets increases, and as soon as it increases, the particles, the spaces between the particles will also gets increased, because they will start moving away. So that is how, if the kinetic energy has been increased of the particles, they will overcome the forces of attraction, because we all know that between the two particles there is intermolecular force has been attracted and has been applied. But as soon as the kinetic energy will increase, as soon as the temperature has been increased, the particles will move far away, and when they will move far away, the intermolecular forces of attraction has been contract. It means it will be reduced, and that is why a new state has been obtained. It means there will be a change in the state. So let us study about how the state has been changes and what has been the process known as. So the first process which has been known as is considered as melting. So in this topic we will studying about melting and melting point. So what is the process melting? Melting is a process in which a solid substance changes its state into a liquid state, means a solid changes into a liquid, because we all know as soon as the temperature has been rises, the kinetic energy increase, and a new state has been obtained, means from a solid a new state liquid has been obtained. Now next is how it has been done. Like you all have studied that ice, if you will take the ice will start melting. How? Why it is melting? Because if you will consider the melting point of ice, it is 4 degree, it is 0 degree Celsius. So the melting point of ice is 0 degree Celsius. How we get to know that the melting point of ice is 0 degree Celsius? So let us go with the definition. The temperature at which a solid melts to become a liquid at the atmospheric pressure. Now what is atmospheric pressure? The pressure of air in the atmosphere is considered as atmospheric pressure. So the temperature at which solid melts to become a liquid at the atmospheric pressure is called its melting point. And it is not like just now I have told that melting point of ice is 0 degrees Celsius. And if you will go with the next image, there is a melting of iron has been shown. Iron metal you all have seen, and if you will see, the iron metal has been melted. So why, if we will keep there are iron gates, there are various substances which has been made up of iron, but you have never seen the melting. If you have taken the ice cubes, you can even see the melting of ice. But how you can't see? Because the melting point of different substance is different. Like at 0 degrees Celsius, iron will never melt, but yes, ice will start melting, because the melting point of iron is very high, that is 1536 degree Celsius. Means when the iron will reach that temperature, or you will provide that much heat to the iron, that is approx 1536 degrees Celsius, the iron will start melting. It means it will start changing from the solid state to a liquid state. So there are different melting points for different substance. So that is why it has been considered, it has been specified the temperature at which a solid melts to become a liquid at the atmospheric pressure is called its melting point. So there is a difference between the process of melting and melting point. Now let us go with the next topic, that is boiling and boiling point. Now what is boiling? Boiling is a phase change from liquid to gaseous state. And if you will go with the definition of boiling point, the temperature at which a liquid starts boiling at the atmospheric pressure is known as its boiling point. And different substance, again, they are also having the different boiling point. Like if you will consider with the water boiling point is 100 °C. But if you will go with the other substances, they are having the different boiling point, because there are the specified temperature for different substances. Hope you all have understand well about the melting and the boiling process.